So step two is understanding your valuations and the multiples that might affect your business. It's not just profit, guys. It's a bunch of different variables. So for example, like we mentioned before, it's owner dependencies, right? If the business is fully dependent on you, that business will be valued a lot less. If your business is autonomous and it can work without you, that business is a lot more valuable. And then you also have to think about the risks that are in place in your business. Think about your business like a wild animal. You've managed to tame this wild animal, but now you're looking to pass this wild animal to someone that doesn't know its habits, its trends, when it wakes up, when it's hungry, when it feels a bit sluggish. They don't really understand that. And it's your job to be able to de-risk this transaction so you can have the highest and the biggest liquidity event when you sell your business. So when it comes to valuation, I'm going to just, draw a diagram for you guys here. So when it comes to valuation, think about it like a pyramid, right? So the higher you climb up this pyramid, the more value your business is. And it comes from revenue. Okay, revenue is over here. And then it's multiples. Okay, I spelled multiples terribly, but ignore that. So when it comes to multiples, so if your business is here, the part that I'm shading out, which there's a lot of businesses like you. So if you're in the SME space, or if you're doing, let's say, less than £1 million in revenue, or typically less than £5 million, there's a lot more businesses that are, doing less than 5 million. Because why? It's a lot more difficult for a business to start doing 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 million in revenue. It becomes a lot more rare. So the multiples that you can demand goes higher and higher as you climb up this virtual pyramid. So I want you to think about this. If you're a business owner that is in the SME space, which we work with, the only few ways that you can really be able to demand a higher multiple is simply by actually showing up as a better business when you go to market. So your owner dependencies has to be little or nothing has to be there. You have to minimize your risk. You have to show clear profit margins, and that affects your multiple.